Hello and welcome to this week's theme for my creative year. That's combine. Now, I know a lot of you have seen my art, and it sometimes has the aspect of real artwork and a combination of digital effects and artwork like that. So that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to combine some of my drawings and paintings that I've done recently and uh, do it all digitally and use some effects. And I'll be using my Affinity photo software to do this. So let's have a look at what we're doing. Okay, what we'll do first is have a look at some of our materials that we have available, the images, the abstract pictures that I've done over the last few months. So we've got like a printout here of a brush, a set of brushes all done in all colours. That might be nice. That were a flower painting that didn't quite come out properly, but I'm sure that could be used. That's an effect of light on some glass. Uh, Again, another abstract with bits of paper, a close-up of some paper that I made and coloured in, some splatty art that will go with some really nice texture, some roller work that I did with types of screen printing, a watercolour that I used to do some blending kind of art, and so on and so forth. Some whooshy brush mark paintings. I think that were Brusho, and the list goes on. Might use that one because it's got some nice texture in it. And I've also got this to add that I might add into it as pattern, and then we get back around to where we were. So they are some of the images that I'm going to add into the original piece of artwork. Right, we've got our base image, which is a drawing that I did, just a doodle sketch really, and that is on the background layer. This video is not a tutorial on how to use this program. I'm just going to show you a process of combining various bits of artwork as you would do in mixed media and collage work, but in a digital sense. All these images in this area here, you can't see them at the moment because they're ticked off, but they're all pieces of artwork that I've done abstract art, and we're going to combine this image here with the rest of these. So let's just briefly look at what we've got. I may not use all of them, by the way, but there's this, then there's that one there, and that, and that. So we'll make a start with this one. What I'm thinking about is probably with this, I'm going to invert that. What I'll need to do is I've created an effect there, and I want to link it directly to the actual image. So I'll click right and then merge down. So that's now altered that. I want to then go to this panel here, which is the blend panel, and it gives you all sorts of different options for blending. Let's have a look, see what we can find that's interesting. I like that. So I'm now going to do exactly the same as I did before and right click and merge down. So that has now merged those two together. Exactly the same process. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. Merge down again. And we're going to do exactly the same with all these other layers. Before I do this, what I'm going to do is click on the bottom layer here, which is that picture, and duplicate that. And I'm going to put it up to the top. Now that's gone there, but I'm going to hide that, and we'll use that later. So we'll go back to this one, and all I'm doing is I'm just playing with different blends, really, combining things together. That looks nice. No, I like that one again. That's okay. That we'll do this and again merge down. We're not far off from the end, so I'm gonna get this one and see if we can find a nice pattern here. Yeah, that looks nice. There's all sorts of different patterns you can do, as you can see. But I think I'll go back to where it were. Right. Merge that one down again. And now it's about putting that on the background. What I will do before we go any farther is duplicate that and again put that up there and get rid of it so we can't see it at the moment, because I'm going to make some alterations. Right, close that off a minute so I can make an adjustment to this. Invert and merge that down. And put another effect in. Go to the layer levels. Just make it a so that's an interesting darker effect. Bring that back up and let's try yeah, we'll go with that. So let's bring that back up. Click on that. And then we'll come to this last one. Bring that back up. What I'm going to do with that, I think, is just adjust the tone curve on this. Put that there so you can see it. Merge onto that. Now we're going to blend that. I like that one, but I want a bit more texture around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another copy of that. So I'll merge this one down to that. Merge down. Merge down. And this one I'm going to bring back up. I'm going to alter the blending mode. Yeah, I'm going to take that down temporarily. I'm going to create a mask and go onto the paint, make sure that I'm on that. And get this and put that back up to 100% so I can see what I'm doing. And that really is what I wanted to do, a combination of several bits of artwork creating a semi-abstract image, and that's all just using layering and blending. There's all sorts of other things you can do, and I'll produce a piece of artwork that has a bit more consideration to it, and I'll show you that later. So thank you for coming along and having a look at my artwork and this theme that we have this week of combining. And I encourage you to continue to keep looking in at our group, the My Creative Year group. If you've not been there, I've got information at the bottom of the page that will link you up to it. So thanks again, and keep arting, and have a nice day. So here's that slightly more considered version. I hope you enjoy it. I'll put it up on the internet and see you soon. Bye.